afternoon, everyone. My name is Mike Marut. I'm here from Revenova. This is really echoey, but we're going to get through it. Sorry that you're here stuck with me instead of out playing golf this afternoon. I know it's a pretty nice day outside. But today we're going to be talking about AI. We've been talking about AI for, what, a year, 2 years, probably longer than that. And we've heard all sorts of AI. We've been hearing agentic AI, generative AI like ChatGPT. We've heard things like pre-built AI agents. We've heard build it from scratch. There's AI all over the place. But today we're going to be talking about AI components for the supply chain. But a little bit of background first. For those of you who don't know Revenova, this is basically what we do. We have a modular TMS that can be used for brokerages, 3PLs like yourselves, TMS fleets. We have built-in analytics, accounting platform. We also work with shippers as well. So the modularity of our TMS lends itself to working with everyone, really, across the supply chain. And of course, we are one of the TMSs that are built on Salesforce, the largest and probably the original TMS that was built on Salesforce. And why does that matter? That means that you can keep track of everything in your TMS as well as have the built-in customer relationship management platform that Salesforce is already known for. And you have all these other value props here. There's so much data security investment from Salesforce, $1 billion a year, trying to poke holes to try and find weaknesses in the Salesforce data security, and then they enhance it from there. There's 4,000 natively integrated apps that you can use with Revenova TMS, whether that's accounting, warehouse management, all sorts of things that are available on the Salesforce App Exchange that you can use with us as well. And all sorts of other things like productivity, actionable insights, global connectivity, so you can connect anywhere that you have a secure internet connection. But today we're talking about artificial intelligence and Agentforce. Now, you've probably heard of Agentforce because you see the Salesforce commercials that have Matthew McConaughey trying to get a reservation at a restaurant. A lot of them played in the Super Bowl. That's what Salesforce built, is an AI agent from scratch. So if you wanted to build it, you have a really robust technology team or a third party that can build it for you. That's great. You can have everything you want through Agentforce. Artimus is what we have done. So we built our own AI agent, launched in January, and it has some good functionality to start with in a phase one approach. You can build loads and post capacity based on emails that get sent to you and your team. You can do the same thing with text-based natural language prompts that we use with OpenAI. Now, there's also going to be all sorts of future phases that come out with Artimus throughout the year. But really what I wanted to focus on today is AI components, where in the research that we have done, we found that there are going to be people who love the Agentforce idea, building it from scratch. There are also going to be some that love the pre-built AI agent, where they don't really need to do a whole lot, and it already understands the supply chain language, and they just make some tweaks here and there. But there are also going to be plenty of people who want something in between. They want a customizable AI agent, but maybe they don't have the bandwidth or the funding or the technology to do it themselves. So that's where we have come up with AI components. And for me, I like to think of it kind of like the Power Rangers, right? You have all sorts of different components that you can put together, kind of like the Power Rangers had different skills, right? Now, I just picked 6 examples here. If there's certain functionality that you want, there are going to be those types of components in Revenova TMS, and the plan is to have it ready to go by the end of the year. And so you can have automated quoting, document processing, carrier vetting, email automation, AI agent training, so you're training the bot itself, and tracking as well. Or you can pick 2, 3, 4 of these, put it together. You can have all 6, put it together. There's a lot of different opportunities here to make sure that the AI agent that you want works for you. And if you wanted to take, say, document processing and email automation, because those are relatively related, and put it together, you can do so, and boom, there's your AI agent. If you wanted to take automated quoting and carrier vetting, so pretty different things in some cases, but you can put that together into an AI agent itself. And putting it all together, going with the Power Rangers analogy here, turns into this Megazord, right? That's what it was called on the show. And this is where you have this incredibly powerful AI agent that is built for you and your system. And it's customized and configured to what you do and your operational processes, but it's going to be different from everybody else. There are going to be different companies out there, different brokerages, different 3PLs that are going to operate differently, just by definition. And so everyone's going to have a slightly different configuration of AI agents, and that's where these components come in. Now, we started to roll this out. We're calling it Artimus for Agentforce. Kind of going back to what I was saying before, Artimus is everything that's already pre-built within Revenova TMS. Agentforce is the completely customizable, build it yourself, code it yourself AI agent instead. So this is kind of that middle ground that we have found in our research and surveys and talking to different customers and prospects and everyone who's in this AI conversation, which, again, we've been talking about for a long time. There are going to be a lot of people who need that middle ground, and so we are meeting them where they're at. We're going to be finding those brokerages and those 3PLs who need AI capabilities, but maybe don't have the bandwidth or the technology or the funding to do it, and that's where this comes in instead. So we're going to be providing these components that you can mix and match yourself and put it together. But that's my time. Thank you for joining me today. Again, my name is Mike Marut, and I'm from Revenova. Any questions? Real quick. I'm sorry? Sure. Marut is spelled M-A-R-U-T. Yes. So Artimus, we rolled that out in January, and then this is kind of the next iteration, kind of that that middle ground that we're going for. Agentforce has been rolling out, that's Salesforce's thing, and so we're kind of putting them together to a degree.
Do you have any initial customers for this, and are you finding that there are certain use cases that described about 6 here
Sure.
that are most popular, and are you seeing some people are just going into one use case versus some that maybe the bigger thing? How much of a variety in terms of the type of deployment you're seeing?
Sure. We're still in the initial rollout stages of this, so we're still getting some limited use cases, but the most popular that we've seen so far has been kind of that building your loads and posting capacity straight from your email, straight from an inbound email that gets loaded right into the system. That way there's really no manual entry that needs to happen, just manual or human oversight to check things. Cool. Not seeing any more questions, so thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate it. And we're at booth 613, so feel free to come by, try Artimus for yourself this week while you're here for TIA. We've got some QR codes for you to send your own emails, build your own loads. Thanks so much.